When you wake up feeling drained, with your desire gone, dragging yourself through each day wondering where your strength has gone, I need you to understand something crucial. This is not normal aging. This is your body screaming for help because one essential nutrient disappears from your system every single night. And without it, your masculinity, your energy, and your very essence as a man are fading faster than you realize. I am Dr. Eva Hart, a urologist with 14 years of dedicated experience helping men over 60 reclaim what they thought was lost forever. I have guided thousands of men who believed their decline was written in stone, and I have watched them transform in ways that shocked even me. This conversation makes many men uncomfortable, but staying silent destroys more lives than speaking the truth. The exhaustion that hits you like a wall, the embarrassment in intimate moments, the sleepless nights that leave you feeling defeated, these are not personal failures. These are warning signals, and there is a solution. In this video, I will reveal the specific vitamin your body loses after 60, why this deficiency destroys everything from your sleep to your performance, and the exact nighttime protocol that can restore your vitality starting tonight. This is not about expensive treatments or complicated procedures. This is about one simple mineral that can change everything. This goes far deeper than physical symptoms. This is about reclaiming your identity as a man, your confidence, and your belief that your best days are not behind you. Your body has not given up on you, and neither should you. Stay until the end because the final piece I share could be the breakthrough that transforms your nights and your life. And if this resonates with you, tell me in the comments what speaks to you most. If not, let me know what topics would serve you better. Here is something most doctors will never tell you. Your body has a hidden recovery system that should activate every night while you sleep. When this system fails, everything else collapses with it. The encouraging news is that restoring it can be surprisingly simple. Every night, something devastating happens to men over 60 that no one talks about. They close their eyes expecting rest, but their bodies never enter true recovery mode. They lie there for hours, minds racing, muscles tense, wondering why sleep feels like a battle instead of a sanctuary. This is not about getting older. This is about a biological breakdown that steals your recovery system and leaves you weaker each morning instead of stronger. Most men assume this is just life after 60, but they could not be more wrong. Here is what should happen when you sleep. Your nervous system should calm completely, your muscles should release all tension, and your body should flood with the hormones that rebuild your strength, your desire, and your masculine power. Your blood vessels should expand and repair themselves so you wake with the kind of strong morning erections that remind you what it means to be a man. But when one critical nutrient is missing, none of this happens. Your body lies there all night in a state of quiet emergency, never fully shutting down, never truly healing. You toss and turn, wake up exhausted, and wonder why you feel older every single day. Cruel reality is that your body is working against you instead of for you. While you think you are resting, your nervous system remains on high alert. Your muscles stay contracted and tight. Your heart pounds with unnecessary stress. Your prostate becomes inflamed and irritated, forcing you to wake multiple times to use the bathroom. I see men in their 60s moving through life like ghosts of who they used to be. They avoid mirrors because they do not recognize themselves. They stop reaching for their wives not from lack of love, but from shame about what their bodies can no longer do. They accept weakness as their new reality when the truth is their bodies are simply starving for what they need to recover. The worst part is this deficiency is invisible. You cannot see it happening, you cannot feel it directly, and most doctors never think to look for it. It robs you silently, one night at a time, until you wake up one morning and realize you barely recognize the man you have become. But I have also seen the opposite. I have watched men discover what their bodies were missing and transform so completely that their own families barely believe it. The difference is not luck, genetics, or youth. The difference is giving your body back the one nutrient it desperately needs to recover while you sleep. What happens next might surprise you because the solution is both simpler and more powerful than most men realize. The nutrient I am talking about is magnesium, but not the worthless forms sold in most stores. This is what I call the recovery mineral because of its unique power to unlock your body's natural healing system during sleep. Most men have no idea how crucial magnesium is to everything that makes them feel like men. This single mineral controls over 300 biochemical processes in your body. It regulates how your heart beats, how your muscles contract and relax, how your nerves communicate, and most importantly for men over 60, how your body produces testosterone and maintains blood flow to where you need it most. When your magnesium levels are right, your body knows how to sleep deeply. Your nervous system shifts into repair mode, your muscles release their tension completely, and your cardiovascular system gets the maintenance it requires. Testosterone production surges to its natural nighttime peak, and the blood vessels that affect your performance get the restoration they need. Think of magnesium as the master switch that controls your body's ability to transition from the stress of the day to the recovery of the night. Without enough magnesium, that switch gets stuck in the on position. Your body cannot downshift, cannot relax, cannot heal. When magnesium is depleted, this entire system collapses. You might lie in bed for 8 hours, but your body never truly rests. Your nervous system stays on high alert, your muscles remain tense, and your hormone production shuts down. You wake up feeling like you battled all night instead of recovering. Tragedy is that magnesium deficiency after 60 is almost guaranteed. The food supply has been stripped of this mineral through modern farming techniques that prioritize quantity over nutritional quality. Your digestive system does not absorb nutrients like it used to, meaning even the magnesium you consume from food often passes right through without being utilized. Even common medications like blood pressure pills, statins, and diuretics actively flush magnesium from your body faster than you can replace it. This creates a vicious cycle where the less magnesium you have, the worse you sleep, and the worse you sleep, the faster your body burns through what little remains. This is why I see men who eat well, exercise regularly, and do everything right still struggling with exhaustion and declining performance. They are following all the rules, but they are trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Until you plug that hole by restoring magnesium properly, nothing else will work the way it should. When you give your body back the magnesium it craves, everything begins to change. Sleep becomes deep and restorative instead of restless and frustrating. Energy returns in steady waves instead of brief spurts followed by crashes. Confidence that comes from feeling strong in your own body starts to resurface, often bringing renewed intimacy and connection with it. But here is where most men stumble, and it is not their fault. Here is where most men make their biggest mistake. They hear about magnesium, rush to the nearest pharmacy, grab the cheapest bottle they can find, and wonder why nothing changes after weeks of faithful use. Problem is not magnesium itself. Problem is that most forms sold in stores are essentially worthless. The most common type you will find is magnesium oxide. Companies love it because it is dirt cheap to manufacture, but your body can barely absorb any of it. Studies show that less than 4% of magnesium oxide actually makes it into your bloodstream where it can do any good. The other 96% passes right through you, often causing digestive upset along the way. This is why countless men try magnesium and give up disappointed. They are essentially taking expensive placebos while their bodies continue to starve for the mineral they actually need. For men over 60, there are only 2 forms worth considering. The first is magnesium glycinate, bound to the amino acid glycine. This combination absorbs efficiently and promotes the deep, calm sleep your body needs for recovery. It does not upset your stomach, and it directly supports the relaxation response that prepares you for restorative rest. The glycine component is particularly important because it acts as an inhibitory neurotransmitter in your brain. This means it naturally calms your nervous system and reduces the racing thoughts that keep so many men awake at night. When magnesium and glycine work together, they create a powerful synergy that helps your entire system downshift into recovery mode. The second is magnesium L-threonate, engineered to cross the blood-brain barrier. This form quiets the racing thoughts that keep many men awake, improves mental clarity, and helps you fall back asleep easily when you wake during the night. It is particularly valuable for men whose minds stay active long after their bodies are ready for sleep. Choose the right form and the difference is night and day. Your body finally gets access to the magnesium it has been craving, and the recovery system that has been dormant begins to awaken. But even with the perfect form, there is one more factor that determines success or failure: timing. Understanding when and how to take magnesium can mean the difference between transformation and continued frustration. Your body runs on precise rhythms that have been refined over millions of years. Your heart rate, hormone production, and sleep cycles all follow natural patterns. If you want magnesium to restore your nighttime recovery, you must work with these rhythms instead of against them. Take magnesium 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to lie down. This timing allows your body to absorb the mineral and begin shifting into recovery mode naturally. Take it too early and the effect fades before you need it. Take it too late and you miss the window when your body is preparing for deep sleep. I tell men to create a simple ritual around this. Take your magnesium with warm water or herbal tea like chamomile or passion flower. This signals to your brain that the day is ending and recovery is beginning. The warm liquid also aids absorption and creates a soothing transition from the activity of the day to the stillness of the night. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, or large meals within 2 hours of taking magnesium, as these interfere with absorption and disrupt the calming effect you are trying to achieve. Caffeine blocks magnesium receptors, alcohol depletes magnesium stores, and heavy meals redirect blood flow away from absorption. For magnesium glycinate, most men need 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium nightly. For magnesium L-threonate, 1 to 2 grams provides about 144 milligrams of elemental magnesium. Start with the lower end of these ranges and increase gradually based on how your body responds. Pay attention to the difference between total magnesium and elemental magnesium on supplement labels. Total amount includes the weight of the compound it is bound to, while elemental magnesium is what your body actually uses. Always dose based on elemental magnesium content. Consistency matters more than perfection. Magnesium builds up in your tissues over time, restoring the balance your body needs for proper recovery. Skip doses and you interrupt this rebuilding process. Take it faithfully every night and you give your nervous system the chance to remember how to heal itself while you sleep. After taking your magnesium, support what it is trying to do. Dim the lights in your home, put screens away at least 30 minutes before bed, and let your mind slow down naturally. Create an environment that signals to your brain that recovery time has arrived. You are not just taking a supplement. You are rebuilding the foundation of masculine recovery that has been missing. The changes that follow often surprise men with their speed and depth. Men ask me how quickly they can expect to feel different. While everyone is unique, there is a clear pattern I have observed over years of helping men restore their recovery systems. In the first few nights, falling asleep becomes noticeably easier. Instead of lying awake with tension and racing thoughts, your body settles into rest more naturally. Transition from wakefulness to sleep feels smoother, less like fighting and more like surrendering. Sleep quality improves even if duration does not change immediately. By the end of week 1, mornings feel different. The heavy fatigue that used to crush you starts lifting. That groggy, disoriented feeling that made you dread getting out of bed begins to fade. Mental clarity improves and energy feels more stable throughout the day. Many men also notice fewer urgent trips to the bathroom during the night as their nervous systems begin to calm and their bodies learn to relax properly. Between weeks 2 and 3, something remarkable often occurs. Deep, restorative sleep returns for the first time in years. You begin sleeping through the night consistently, waking refreshed instead of defeated. Your sleep becomes what it was meant to be, a time of true restoration rather than restless endurance. This is also when many men notice the return of strong morning erections and renewed interest in intimacy. As testosterone production normalizes during proper sleep cycles, the physical signs of masculine vitality begin to resurface. It is not just about performance, it is about feeling like a man again. By 1 month, the transformation becomes undeniable. Sleep stretches into solid 7 to 8 hour periods of true rest. Energy flows steadily instead of crashing unpredictably. The brain fog that clouded your thinking lifts, replaced by mental sharpness you had forgotten was possible. Your mood stabilizes, irritability decreases, and the patience and warmth that define your character return. Most meaningfully, men tell me they feel like themselves again. Not like they are trying to recapture youth, but like they have rediscovered the man who was always there underneath the exhaustion and frustration. But there is a way to accelerate these results and make them even more profound. While magnesium alone creates significant changes, combining it with 2 other nutrients produces results that are faster and more complete. These nutrients are zinc and vitamin B6, forming what researchers call the ZMA combination. Zinc is essential for testosterone production and overall male vitality. Plays a crucial role in over 100 enzymatic reactions in your body, many of which directly affect masculine health. Your prostate contains more zinc than any other organ, and deficiency in this mineral can lead to enlarged prostate, poor urinary flow, and decreased sexual function. Many men over 60 are severely deficient in zinc without knowing it. Modern soil depletion means food contains less zinc than it used to. Stress, medications, and aging all increase zinc requirements while decreasing absorption. This shortage directly impacts energy, mood, immune function, and sexual health. Vitamin B6 ensures your body actually uses the magnesium and zinc you are taking. Without adequate B6, these minerals can pass through your system without being properly utilized. B6 also supports neurotransmitter production, helping regulate mood, sleep, and cognitive function. It aids in the conversion of tryptophan to serotonin, which then converts to melatonin for healthy sleep cycles. The synergy between these 3 nutrients is remarkable. Magnesium provides the foundation for nervous system calm and muscle relaxation. Zinc supports hormone production and male-specific functions. B6 ensures both minerals are absorbed and utilized while supporting the brain chemistry that governs sleep and mood. The effective doses are 15 to 30 milligrams of zinc and 5 to 10 milligrams of B6, taken with your magnesium 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This trio works synergistically. Each nutrient enhances the absorption and effectiveness of the others. Men who add zinc and B6 to their magnesium routine often experience dramatic improvements in sleep quality, energy levels, and masculine vitality that go far beyond what magnesium achieves alone. Combination addresses multiple pathways of recovery simultaneously, creating a more complete restoration of masculine health. This conversation goes deeper than nutrients and sleep cycles. This is about something that touches the core of how you see yourself as a man. Too many men surrender pieces of themselves year after year, accepting decline as inevitable until they barely recognize who they have become. When deep sleep disappears, when energy fades, when intimate confidence crumbles, it affects everything. Your relationships suffer, your sense of purpose dims, and you begin feeling like you are just surviving instead of truly living. But here is what I need you to understand. This decline is not your destiny. Your body has not abandoned you. It has simply been missing the tools it needs to recover and rebuild each night. When you restore those tools, something powerful happens. You do not just feel better, you remember who you are. This transformation is not about fighting age or trying to turn back time. This is about unlocking the vitality that was always there, waiting for the right conditions to emerge. Your masculinity, your strength, your capacity for deep sleep and confident intimacy, none of these expire with age. They fade when recovery fails, and they return when healing is restored. Choice is yours now. You can continue accepting exhaustion and decline as your new normal, or you can take one simple step tonight that could change everything. Start with the right form of magnesium glycinate or L-threonate. Take it 30 to 60 minutes before bed consistently every single night. Consider adding zinc and vitamin B6 for enhanced results. Your best years are not behind you. Your strength, your energy, your capacity for deep sleep and confident intimacy can all return. Tonight, your body will either continue its cycle of incomplete recovery or it will begin the process of rebuilding. Choice is entirely in your hands.